Good morning, Bitcoin. Today is Sunday, March 15th, 2020. The price of Bitcoin is down 1.95% in the last 24 hours, with a last of 5,267, a high of 5,948, and a low of 5,179. That's $1 for 19,066 Satoshis. Checking out our top story, Federal Reserve slashes interest rates to zero, restarts quantitative easing in emergency Sunday announcement from Yahoo Finance. The Federal Reserve made an emergency announcement Sunday afternoon by announcing that it would be cutting interest rates to zero for the first time since the financial crisis. The central bank said it will use the full range of tools to battle the economic impact of the novel coronavirus and announce quantitative easing in the form of at least $700 billion of asset purchases. The actions we have announced today will help American families and businesses, and indeed our entire economy, weather this difficult period and foster a more vigorous return to normal once the disruptions from the coronavirus abate, Fed Chairman Jerome Powell said in a statement. Powell said the U.S. economy appeared to have strong footing ahead of the coronavirus outbreak, but the negative impact to key industries like travel, leisure, and hospitalities means that the second quarter of growth is probably going to be weak. The Fed chairman said Congress and the White House will ultimately have to address the health implications of the crisis, adding that only physical policy can direct relief to particular populations and groups. Powell reiterated several times in a Sunday night press conference that the actions were designed to motivate banks to support small businesses as quarantines around the countries raise concerns that businesses will have to close their doors and possibly lay off workers. Powell said lowering rates to zero will matter to borrowers who will get some relief from our cuts, but they'll matter a lot more when the economy begins to recover. The emergency move on Sunday slashed rates by 100 basis points, less than 2 weeks after it had already made an impromptu 50 basis point cut. Powell said the Fed is not considering negative interest rates. The committee expects to maintain this target range until it is confident that the economy has weathered recent events and is on track to achieve its maximum employment and price stability goals. The Fed also resumed the crisis-era policy of large-scale asset purchasing by committing to Treasury purchases of at least $500 billion and agency-backed mortgage-backed securities of at least $200 billion over the coming months. Powell said the purchases have no monthly or weekly cap. The desk is going to go out and buy at a strong rate that we think will restore market function, liquidity, as quickly as it can be restored. That language is open-ended. The central bank was scheduled to hold a Federal Open Market Committee meeting on March 17th through 18th, with a policy announcement on March 18th. In the face of accelerating cases of the coronavirus around the world, the Fed pulled the decision forward. The market has been reacting. Coronavirus prepped in crypto before it went global. That's right. Bitcoiners have been well aware of the coronavirus, with 2-Bit Idiot leading the way back on March 7th. It's been early. Balaji was there. So many of the others of crypto people. They all sounded paranoid, but now they're totally right. The coronavirus is here, and you better be ready to flatten the curve. Be sure to like this show and subscribe down below. This is just a quick update show. Wanted to try out the new graphics. I made one that looks like this. I made one that looks like this. Oh, it's like the opposite. Like this. Over here. Up here. And back to graphics. Thanks so much for watching. Until next time, bye-bye.